Today we're working with taking a fraction times a whole number, and we're going to get a mixed number. It's going to be a lot like when we got the whole number before, except when you divide, there's going to be a remainder. So let's start off nice and easy. 5 times 1/2. Step 1, get that 1 under there. Top times top. 5 times 1 equals 5. Bottom times bottom. 1 times 2 equals 2. 5 halves. I'm going to come over here and divide 5 by 2. It goes in 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. When I subtract, I got 1 left. That's my remainder. Easiest way for me to tell people to know what to do here is bring that 2 over here, because it was my denominator back here. It's also what I'm dividing by, and I'm going to put it right there, and the problem kind of writes itself. Look up here for your answer. Big 2, and this 1 over 2 is my remainder. 2 and 1/2. Try another one out. I got 11 times 1/4. Step 1, get my 1 in under there. 11 times 1 on top is 11. 1 times 4 on the bottom is 4. So now I'm left with 11 divided by 4. How many 4s in 11? 4, 8, 12. 12 would be too many, so it's going 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. When I subtract, I got 3 left over. So 2 remainder 3. Remember, that's coming over here. So my answer is big 2 and a 3 over 4. 2 and 3/4. 6 times 2/5. Step 1, get my 1 in there. Top times top. Bottom times bottom. Divide what we got left. 12 divided by 5. 12/5. It goes in there 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10. When I subtract, I got a 2 left. So 2 remainder 2. And the 5 is my denominator. So 2 and 2/5. 8 times 2/3. Step 1, get my 1 in. 8 times 2 is 16. 1 times 3 is 3. 16/3 really means 16 divided by 3. It goes 5 times. I got 1 left when I subtract. 5 remainder 1. Bring that 3 over. And I like to say big 5 and 1/3. And why I say big 5 is because you don't want your 5 to be the same size as your 1, where it ends up looking like 51/3. Your chance, stop the video and try it out. Step 1, get my 1 under there. 3 times 5 equals 15. 1 times 6 is 6. Going to divide. How many 6s in 15? There would be 2 of them. 2 times 6 is 12. When I subtract, I get a 3. Bring it up for my remainder. Don't forget I'm bringing this 6 over here. So I got a big 2 and 3/6. Oh, those people who remember from simplifying before. I can make 3/6 simpler. I can divide them both by 3. And if I do, 3 divided by 3 equals 1, and 6 divided by 3 equals 2. My big 2 comes on over and stays a big 2, because the only part I've simplified is the 3/6. So 3/6 is really 1/2, so my answer is 2 and 1/2. 7 times 3/8. Try it out. Step 1, 7 times 3 is 21. 1 times 8 is 8. 21 divided by 8 goes 2 times. 2 times 8 is 16. When I subtract, I'm going to have a 5. 2 remainder 5. And don't forget I'm bringing that 8 over. My answer would be big 2 and 5/8. Can I simplify the 5/8? Nope. Because the only way I can get to 5 is 1 times 5, and that doesn't work with the 8. Try it out. Step 1, get my 1 under the 9, because 9 over 1 is the same as 9. 9 times 2, top times top, equals 18. Bottom times bottom, 1 times 7 is 7. 18/7. How many 7s in 18? 2 of them. 2 times 7 is 14. When I subtract, I got 4. 2 remainder 4. Don't forget to bring that 7 over. So my answer would be big 2 and 4/7. What happens if I get into a story problem kind of thing? It's going to work a lot like the fraction times whole number did when we had whole number answers. The football team ate 3/4 of the 18 pizzas. How many pizzas did they eat? The problem is writing itself for me right there. 3/4 of, which means times, 18. Right there in the problem. It told me almost exactly what to write down. 3/4 of 18. Step 1, get my 1 under the 18. 3 times 18, because I got top times top. 3 times 8 is 24, carry my 2. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 more is 5. So on top I have 54, and on the bottom I have 4. So now I'm going to divide it out. 54 fourths, 1, 4, and 5. Subtract, I got a 1, bring down my 4. How many 4s in 14 without going over? 4, 8, 12. That would just be 3 of them. And I have 2 left over. 13 remainder 2. Remember, this is coming over here. 13 and 2/4. Oh, right away, I know some people are out there going, hey, Mr. Kramer, those two are both even numbers, so I can divide them by 2. So my final answer is going to be big 13 and 1/2 pizzas. A paint can is 2/3 of a foot tall. How tall would a stack of 8 of the cans be? Again, the problem's almost writing itself for me. 2/3 of 8. So I'm taking 2/3 of, which means times 8. Step 1, get my 1 under there. 2 times 8 equals 16. 3 times 1 equals 3. A lot smaller numbers to divide this time. 16/3 means how many 3's in 16? 5. 5 times 3 is 15. When I subtract, there's a 1. So my answer is going to be 5 1/3. And I need some units. It looks like the paint can was part of a foot, so this must be 5 1/3 feet tall. Here's one for you to try out on your own. SpongeBob drank 3/4 of a cup of milk with each meal. He had breakfast, lunch, and supper. How much milk did he drink in the one day? Taking the 3/4 times 3, because with every meal he drank 3/4 and he had 3 meals. Step 1, get my 1 under there. 3 times 3 equals 9. 4 times 1 equals 4. 9/4 of a cup of milk, or 9/4. So 4 divided into 9 goes 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. When I subtract, I got 1 left. So SpongeBob drank big 2 and 1/4. And we come back and find the answer since we were talking about cups. 2 and 1/4 cups of milk he drank in one day. Stop the video and try it out. Ethan's finished 3/8 of the race. The race was 20 miles long. How far has he ridden? 3/8 of 20. I mean, these problems almost write the expression down for you themselves. 3/8 of 20 means 3/8 times 20. Step 1, get my 1 under there. 3 times 20 is 60. 8 times 1 is 8. So now I'm going to divide. How many 8's in 60? Well, 8 times 7 equals 56. When I subtract, I'm going to have 4 left over. So 7 remainder 4. So big 7 and 4/8. Oh, 2 even numbers. And I think some people can probably see that 4 can be divided by 4 and 8 can be divided by 4. So I'm dividing them both by 4. 4 divided by 4 equals 1. 8 divided by 4 equals 2. And don't forget, this big 7 just comes over and stays the same number. So Ethan has ridden 7.5 miles. Last one, try it out. Homer's back after those chocolate bunnies. I guess he could never get enough of them. 7/8 of 13. And you go, wait, that's not really 7/8 of 13. You're right. each bunny weighs 7/8 of a pound. He ate 13 of the bunnies, so that's still 13 times 7/8. Step 1, get my 1 under there. Multiply out 13 times 7, 21, carry my 2. 7 plus 2 is 9, so we got 91 from top times top. Bottom times bottom gives me an 8. 91 eighths. So we divide, we got a 1. Subtract, there's a 1 left. Bring down my other 1. How many 8s in 11? Another 1. Subtract, and I got 3 left over. So how many pounds of chocolate did he eat? Big 11 and 3/8 pounds. And that's how we did fraction times a whole number to get a mixed number.